Hello, everyone. A lot of issues going on, especially with Dele Farotimi, and you could see that yes, they're doing everything they can to keep Dele Farotimi incarcerated. One thing they don't understand is the fact that you cannot take away Dele Farotimi's voice. Is it his videos? Is it his book? Is it his what? In short, by the way, they are trying to say that the book they want to ensure it's no longer published, it's no longer being sold. But anyway, before we get into that one, let me focus on this one. Court denies Farotimi bail, adjourns case to December 20th. The magistrate court sitting in Ekiti has denied the human rights activist Dele Farotimi bail. This is Vanguard reporting this. Farotimi was arraigned in court for alleged defamation of the founder of the Afe Babalola University, Ekiti, Abuad Are Afe Babalola. In his ruling at the resumed sitting on Tuesday, the presiding magistrate Abayomi Adeosun adjourned the application of bail to December 20 after the counsel to the police, Samson Osobu, proved that the bail application submitted by the defendant was incomplete and irregular. That tells you one thing. They are just looking for ways that they can to just take away. They think they will take away that voice. I don't even know who they think they are trying to oppress or whatever it is, that is going on. But there's a whole lot of drama that have been going on based on Dele Farotimi's case. And you can literally see that, of course, the hand of the state is in there. The police is all over the place. Police is doing so much all over the place, and you're wondering what is police business in all of this. If somebody feels that they have been defamed, then go to court. Nobody, like I keep repeating, nobody is telling Afe Babalola not to go to court. Go and sue. But the thing is that you're using the state. Yes, the police might be a willing tool of oppression, but you have no right using it against another person, especially with the whole you trying to show yourself up to the world that you are someone that values human rights, that is always working on entrenching human rights in Africa, to the extent that you are giving 10 million pounds to a school in the UK for them to help entrench human rights in Africa, get students and whatever. It's not really about what you say, it's about your acting, it's about what you do. That's what is most important, and it's not showing that any of this thing do matter. And for me, it's quite interesting how they think that by keeping Dele Farotimi in jail, refusing him bail, that's how things will go away. And the funny thing, I'm going to talk about it in another story, is the fact that there are different other court issues. So this one is the magistrate one. So remember, they are piling court case upon court case upon court case upon court case, just to keep him. So just to keep him in prison. If he escaped this one, he will not escape that one. If this one is coming up, another one is coming up. Apart from the magistrate one that he attended today, let me see now. Is it it's the High Court, the Federal High Court one is there. That was the one that sat, I think, at some days ago, where they said they had given, is it 500 million bail, but the magistrate one is still copying him. And then another person has also gone to do another case in another state. But I'm going to talk about that in a separate video. So some of the comments that are there, like Patrick said, you say, Nigerian courts don't have their own monopoly, always being controlled by the executive arm. Nigeria is a failed state. And it really shows in the activities that are going on that, of course, the judiciary has failed. The judiciary is up for the highest bidder. The judiciary has sold its rights, and then they are being used by people who seem to think they have power. And so that's what we are seeing all over the place. Adu Oluwasegun say they will still grant him bail. They just want to waste a little bit of his productive time, and also shows him he has seniors which he needs to bow to. So this kind of mentality is where you know that a lot of people don't even want to free themselves, where they think that, oh, they are somebody that is senior. They don't care about the fact that they are telling you, say this corruption, say this whole uh 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 see this whole corruption being done, it still doesn't dawn on them. They are focused on this thing that they all call, respect. Some alpha may say lawless judiciary. Sadiq says wahala. Mazi Uche Okeodo says it is ridiculous to say the least. A bail application is incomplete in a court of summary jurisdiction. The law is dead in Nigeria. And then Raymond Taiwo says, for doing what exactly? I'm confused. Which kind of foolish country be this self? Bail is at the discretion of the court. Denying him bail is unnecessary because he's not running away from Nigeria. In fact, it is his desire to see Nigeria work that has motivated him in writing the book. Then Sunday on the Rock said, what will deepen this case is some people going to beg. I hate people begging on my behalf. The panic on the side of influential people who was reduced based on the action of Obi yesterday. I believe that the man who wrote the book must now know they'll be after man. So there's this show where they was putting out that this thing that Peter Obi went to beg and all of that, and so that's a verdict that Nigerians are running with. Nigerians are always looking for something, someone to blame, and say, it's because of that person's action this thing happened. So why didn't your action make the thing happen that you wanted it to happen? Why is it always focused on somebody else's action, making one thing or the other not to happen? Big M says, from my perspective, I believe this will have a deterrent effect on individuals seeking to disparage the country's judicial system and the nation's reputation. Really? Which reputation? The judiciary. Who doesn't know that judiciary is corrupt? Fantastically corrupt, myself. They've been there. Who doesn't? And that they are available for the highest bidder. They are the plating of corrupt politicians. Which of those ones is it that they don't know that they'll be afraid of? And then the thing is that who really is? Do they think that they are freer than Dele Farotimi because they put a chain on him? All of us are wearing chains. It's just that our chains are not visible. All of us are captured people. No free person. So what's the big deal that this one's, so I'm just some of the statements here are just absolutely. So somebody say yesterday granted bail of 50 million. Was it 50 million, 500 million, 50 million? Today denies bail. Where are these news coming from? So what this person doesn't understand that there are different courts. So why this is the magistrate court denying him bail, and then the federal high court had given bail. I think it was 50 million, 500 million, something of that nature. So there is even another case that someone else, have filed out there somewhere. It's all shades of craziness. But no, is it not this Nigeria? We will face it by the grace of God.